Now we'll continue with the uh, sweep to sweep, that is sweep to sweep delay line canceller. That is here the block diagram which is shown here in the block diagram is showing you the delay line canceller. That is first it is given to the whatever the output we are getting from the Doppler filter, we are giving it to the A to D converter. Then with the help of delay, that is here we can use a memory element also in place of delay. So delay is taken and both the signals, that is the first signal which has arrived and the delayed version of the signal is subtracted, and then the output is bipolar output that we have to convert into unipolar using only the absolute value. Then whatever the unipolar signal is there, if we want to display on a screen, that is PPI screen, that is pulse position indicator screen, to detect the target we have to again convert into analog form. Therefore we are converting bipolar to unipolar. Now so here we can see that the fixed clutter echoes remains the same from sweep to sweep. That is it will just get subtracted when we just subtract two sweeps, two versions of the signal, two versions of the received signal. So if the fixed clutters, the fixed whatever the signals we are getting because of fixed clutter, those echo signals will be subtracted. Only the Doppler frequency shifted signals will be received. That is there will be a extraction about the information about the moving targets. Now coming to the, again we are discussing about the MTI radar block diagram. Whatever we have discussed previously, that was simplified version. Now we are going to discuss the elaborate block diagram of MTI radar. So we can see here we are using here power amplifier, then pulse modulator. So pulse is transmitted through a duplexer. So here we can just draw a antenna. So here from here we can draw antenna. Now here we are going to use two oscillators, that is stable local oscillator which is known as STALO and coherent oscillator which is known as COHO. These two oscillators we are going to mix it and pass it through a antenna, that is the transmitted signal will be having a frequency of FL plus FC. Here it is very important to use the stable local oscillator, because if the phase of the transmitted signal is not constant, that is if there is a phase change between the pulses, so an uncancelled clutter residue can result at the output of the delay line canceller, which might be mistaken for a moving target even though only the clutter were present. So to recognize the need of stability, the local oscillator of a MTI receiver is also called as STALO, that is stable local oscillator. Now the IF stage is designed as a matched filter, as it is usually the case in the radar. Here as I told in the previous section only, that is when we are talking about MTI radar, so here we are going to take about the phase shift, that is how much Doppler phase shift has happened due to the moving target. So here we are going to get after the IF amplifier we are having a phase detector, that is going to give you the Doppler phase shift that has happened. So this is now what we are going to do here is whatever the received signal FL plus FC plus or minus FT. So this will be the received signal. So that again we are going to mix with the take the reference of the from the transmitter itself, that is STALO. We are going to mix with the STALO frequency which is nothing but your FL. Then after mixer stage, again at the IF amplifier stage, that is again at the phase detector. IF amplifier is nothing but your matched filter, so which is going to increase the signal to noise ratio here. Now when we are going to detect the phase of the signal or Doppler phase shift, then what the reference signal what we are going to use is from the coherent oscillator, because therefore the name given as COHO, that is we are going to use this at the receiver side as a reference signal to detect the Doppler phase shift. So COHO stands for coherent oscillator. Now so coherency with the transmitted signal is obtained by using the sum of COHO and STALO at the input signal to the as an input signal to the power amplifier. So here, so we can see that after the phase detector, just this output can be given to the delay line canceller, which acts as a high pass filter to separate the Doppler shifted echo signals of moving targets from the unwanted echoes of stationary clutter. So the Doppler filter might be a single delay line canceller. So we can go for a single delay line canceller or a multiple delay line canceller for getting the accurate output. So now we are going to give the Doppler frequency shifted signal, that is FD, whatever the phase shift we have got to the delay line canceller for getting the exact location of the moving target. Now coming to the whatever the power amplifier we are using at the for the MTI radar, so it has to be a high stability and it has to be of capable of high power. So we can use a klystron or a traveling wave tube here for the power amplifier. So here the other amplifiers which are used, they may not be so stable, therefore we can go for the klystron and a traveling wave tube. So this is a brief discussion about the MTI block diagram radar.